Hey guys, Cool Blind Way back. I'm Rick.
I'm Maggie.
We are back with Haikyuu. Last time on Haikyuu, we got the test results back.
We got the test results back, and we got to make the trip by the skin of our teeth.
Big Sis drove, Rob looked this up for us. It was like 5 hours.
It's 5 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Out of her way?
In order to get him there.
That doesn't seem bad.
That's a pretty long drive, especially in Japan.
Okay, maybe in Japan, but like you realize I was making that trip back and forth to Columbus every week for like years.
Yeah, but that's 2 hours one way. This was 5 hours one way.
And maybe if you drove.
It's not 5 hours.
I didn't drive like a maniac.
It's not 5 hours,
It's not
though.
5 hours one way, but it's definitely more than 5 hours the whole day.
Yeah, but it was 10 hours for her.
She didn't stay there or something?
I don't know.
Oh, that would be rough.
I don't know.
But basically sitting on your ass in the car like the whole day, I can empathize hugely with her. Especially with those two kids in the car.
But they did make it for a match, and they won. Mm-hmm. The match where they actually made it.
And they definitely excited the other teams that were there. Get them, finally some competition.
But now they have to find a way to get stronger. That's what they're all there for, and they've got their work cut out for them in the summer tournaments. So.
Yeah, it's kind of like they've gotten like when you first start working out, like you get results kind of quickly, but then you kind of plateau, and it's like you don't know what to do to like just keep that momentum running forward. So
Part of that momentum, though, might be Hinata's changing philosophy in that he could be more than a decoy. He can be the center ace.
yeah, so meeting Lev the Lion might be that little tipping point for him. Although I don't know if I completely agree with the whole like just declaring you're the ace and then it works thing. Pretty sure someone else has to think that you're the ace before that actually makes any sense.
Yeah, that's just what the other team thinks, right?
Yeah.
And
And the trust of your current team. Because, like, if they think you're the ace and you call for it no matter what and you come through, that makes you the ace.
it's true.
But they've got to believe you. When you call for it, they'll give it to you because you're going to make it because you're the ace.
Anything else? We have a new spiritual infusion with Yachi.
Did something happen?
No, she's just awesome.
I know she's awesome. But nothing extra happened. She just got to go with him on the trip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And now all the other teams are so impressed because we've got 2 female managers.
All right.
Read them and weep, boys.
See what happens next. So hype.
So stressful. I don't know if I felt hype as much as just like anxiety and just like,
Oh, but you can see him on the threshold.
Yeah.
Now you see the path. The path to greatness.
Yeah. They just laid out the whole course of the season for us.
Well, at least for him. Like, I imagine all of the players in the team, like...
But you sound really sure of yourself.
Well, like Kageyama said, there's a million things that they need to work on and get better at. So I don't think it's just that. But that's going to be Hinata's journey.
Yeah.
But everyone else also has ways that they can get better, too.
That could be his like really long-term journey too. Because if they're talking about it like... If the coach, Yukai, is talking about it with such... like amazement, like it would literally be... impossible.
But, I mean, we've seen it before. Like, we've seen Hinata, when he does open his eyes up there, he can see. Like, he can see the other side of the summit.
So maybe he's just been keeping his eyes closed because it was just like way too much sensory input for him just then or something like that. I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's because if he's trying to direct it, he has to take a split second to think about it, and that delays his hit. And so, therefore, the quick attack doesn't work. So he has to be able to hit while he's at the peak of his jump. But while he's at the peak of the jump is also when he can see over the defenders. So he's got to be able to, in an instant...
Most players don't seem to be able to see the defenders. He can see them every time if he just opens his eyes. Problem is he needs practice in making that split-second decision.
Yeah, he's got to be able to make the split-second decision, and he's got to be able to not concentrate on the ball, but just on the swing, almost, at the peak of his jump.
Yeah.
And if there's any way he can make his jump higher, too, that would be helpful.
It's just a little... Come on, just a little higher.
I mean, he's theoretically not done growing, right? Like, they're in high school?
Yeah, I mean, technically I'm pretty sure there's, like, guys get, like, another growth spurt after they're, like, in their 20s sometime, technically. But, like, by that time it's a bit too late for that high school thing.
Well, he might grow a little bit. Or he just might, you know...
But haven't we seen, like, his mom? Isn't she also, like, wee tiny?
He might find some drills that help him jump higher, too.
Maybe he'll grow wings, Rick. Maybe he'll grow wings.
He already did. That was a great shot.
That was pretty
Him on
cool.
top of that tree, looking like Sephiroth up there. It's pretty sweet.
You've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy, babe. And Kageyama right behind him, looking like a gargoyle. Not exactly the most flattering pose.
But just Hinata having that additional fire to get better, I think, is going to fuel the entire team. Because now Asahi wants to prove himself to make sure that he keeps the ace spot. So he's going to strive to get even better. I think that's going to be true for the entire team.
I don't know. Do you think they still feel the same fervor? They are like third years. This is the end of the road.
If they didn't feel the same fervor, they wouldn't have stayed.
Okay. Just Asahi. It's kind of like the difference between like little dogs and big dogs. It's like with little dog, you have all that dog crammed into a small space, and they're just like got so much more effort into being a dog, and big dogs are just like couch potatoes.
And also, he's usually pretty easygoing, but you saw the fire in his eyes there at like the end of that match when he realized that Hinata was coming for a spot.
Yeah, and I liked it because it was the first time that like, other than that time when the no brows went like this, other than like that time, he really doesn't set his ground very much. Set his spear.
Yeah. Well, he did too at well, which game was it when he kept calling for the ball?
Yeah, it was against the Iron Giant people.
Yeah, it was against
Not Iron Giant, but the Iron Wall.
Date Tech. Mm-hmm. So we've seen it before.
Yeah, a little bit.
What do you think Coach is going to decide? Is he going to stick with the safe plan or going to mix it up? Just a few, like 2 months away from the tournament? I mean, we know that they can't win as they are now, so I feel like they have to mix it up.
Yeah.
So this seems like a good way to start.
Yeah. I'd like to know who that person that's coming into Coach Yukai's life.
I immediately thought of the brother from Fruits Basket.
The snake. I love him.
That was my first thought when he said that. But
Girl boy.
it could be his dad or his grandpa, right?
I thought he was dead.
No, his grandpa just retired, I thought. So it could be, you know, he could give him some tips on coaching too.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Oh,
I like the idea of like some small female whippet of a character, like with the same sort of like edgy street smarts as Coach Yukai.
We already have 3 perfect female characters right now. We don't need any more.
Like a younger Psycho. I don't know. I feel like Coach Yukai would be. He's a great coach figure. I'll be honest. I think he'd be hilarious father. Like I just kind of want to see that. To be honest, I'm just really curious. I think he'd be adorable. But yeah, it could be like the grandpa guy, old Coach Yukai.
Yeah. Could be. So excited. Let's get to the next one. Thank you guys. If you want to see the next one, you can over at patreon.com/spinalwave. Check out early access there as well as full length, and it just supports us and helps us make videos for the channel that everyone can enjoy. Be sure to subscribe as well if you can, and check out blindwave.net where we have some merchandise, including some new ones. I'm not wearing it right now.
Neither of us.
Pretty awesome. So go check it out.